With this whole Kendrick and Drake quote unquote beef, I've been listening to all these tracks, Kendrick and Drake. Evidently, it's clear that it's a lot deeper than rap. Evidently, for those who can clearly see and hear what's going on based upon Kendrick's responses in regards to the culture, the cultural appropriation of Drake and him just being a brand. Of course, he is a brand, but uh, I guess not so authentic brand. Just kind of going with the trends to fit into what's popular, which is what pop means, pop music, popular music. Kendrick is clearly for the culture, by the culture, breathes, lives the culture. You know, he came up out of the culture in the streets, battling, rapping, writing, performing. And I get it, it's all art, but there is always a thin line there. Especially when you start pulling up the receipts, as the internet has receipts on Drake. We've seen a lot of the videos and the you know, the internet has you know, news sites and all this stuff, as well as, you know, with his children, the blackface thing, even the most recent lines that he said in his music. um I guess you can only put on a facade so long, you know, and the real you at some point will come seeping through. I don't have a dog in this fight either way it goes. I mean, I love hip hop and I love the competitive nature of it, the lyricism, the metaphors, the analogies, the double entendres. You can't get past that. You gotta love that if you're into hip hop. And a lot of people are seeing that the veil is thinning. And we all know that in that Hollywood space of celebrity, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. Clearly, in this day and age, we are all privy to it, and we are not like surprised by the underlying events that take place behind closed doors with celebrity. So sometimes it just takes someone brave enough to expose it, and sometimes that's all. Sometimes that's enough. But nonetheless, I love the music. Kendrick is just in his own way, his own eclectic, abstract way, as smooth as he is, as calm as he is, can get across some of the most potent, hard lines that you could think of. And that's the most important, one of the most important things I feel like in rapping, is being able to get across what it is you're trying to say, despite how you say it. If it comes across and the masses get it and they feel it, I think like Jamie Foxx said that in the movie Ray, when he was playing Ray Charles, if the music is real, I feel it. Or he said something to that degree, if I feel it, then I know the music is real. So I think that's the same with the listeners. If the listeners can feel it, they know it's real. And at some point, a lot of the listeners may have had the same sentiment as Kendrick. It's just, like I said, it's come to a head now. and it's on the trending topic of discussion. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here on out in regards to Drake and will he bounce back? He's got a powerful machine behind him, but at the end of the day, the people are just as powerful, if not more powerful. There is no them without us. So, but nonetheless, those who like Drake, like Drake. Those who like Kendrick, like Kendrick. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like Drake's music. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like Kendrick's music. Um, there's definitely a duality to everything, you know, a masculine, a feminine, an up and a down, a like and a dislike. But nonetheless, um, I'm still pro culture. I'm still pro truth, pro integrity, pro moral principle and value. So in this case, I would have to definitely side with Kendrick in regards to the politic of it all now, you know, and the essence of just being a moral human being. But nonetheless, great competition. Uh, so let's just put our seatbelts on and see what happens next. Leave a comment. Let me know your take on it.